else is in here? I can hear the fucking cider muncher.
Me, man. It's me, man.
I think I'm joining the wrong fucking thing here.
Dawson, he's not gonna be like you, is he?
Oh, I'll join that one.
Gibbo, sir.
Yeah.
You alright, blood?
Yeah.
Alright, Dawson.
He is now.
How are you, mate?
Now he's got the DLC.
Yeah.
Kills two birds with one stone that way, Dawson. You get the DLC,
Yes.
I get the things that I need, and happy days.
I didn't even think about that, to be fair, mate.
Right, I'm just going to go and find my stream, so see you in a minute.
Yeah.
My question is, where the fuck is Ian?
He's playing with his shorty, that's what he's doing.
What, his arm?
Yo, Sean, yo, Scorpion, mate.
Why's he got a single screen? Why the fuck?
The game will load up on a single screen first person.
Not now he's loaded up.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
No, because I haven't got enough petrol to get to the fuel station, which is that. If I go Tesco here tomorrow, I'll be late. Because the way I go, because I come up here and go straight up that road, under the bridge, and then turn left to go around the factory shop, and then come out at the top of Mount Ambrose. If I was to go right out of here, follow it down, go to Tesco, and then I have to go all the way through.
Luke says Highlands.
And then right up through past.
Ian has said that he is on the sofa trying to wake up, and fishing will make him go to sleep.
In other words, he's not coming on, he's just being a faggot and not saying it.
Pretty much.
Right, we're just waiting on Dawson to get in.
Oh, Dave, I had my follow-up X-ray today on my wrist.
Yeah.
They read it wrong. I don't have a fractured scaphoid. I've got tendonitis.
Oh, lovely.
I'm in a splint. I'm either getting an operation and off my bike for 12 months, or I wear my splint permanently.
Well,
Good.
I'd wear your fucking splint permanently.
Oh no, this is, when he said to me permanently, he means permanently, like there's no end day that I can take it off. Like, I wear my splint permanently.
You have to take it off at bedtime.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I'm in this now for good.
Well,
I've had mine done.
you might for a long period of time.
I know the pain. I had the operation on mine, but
Yeah, I'm not having the operation because I wouldn't be off a bike for 12 months.
I had no choice of that. It's when I did my accident, so
Yeah, I'd be
did
too
it all in
scared
one
to get
hit.
back on the bike if I didn't touch one for a year.
no, you wouldn't. You'd be a bit edgy at first, but once you realise it's actually near enough, no different to when it was before.
So he said to me that he realises how uncool the beige one looks. So he said that he's gonna try and find a black one.
Buy a black sports splint.
Yeah, that's what my dad did.
2 meters away from others where you can. And if you've got symptoms, apply for a test. You can choose.
Right, it's not the fact I don't actually mind wearing it. It's uncomfortable. My arm gets really hot, but it's the colour. It's beige.
Right, gentlemen, it is a fishing time.
Obviously, you can't remember what it was. It's been that long.
You walk up to somewhere, create a peg, and then you fucking throw your rods in the water. Simple as.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Go across the bridge.
Because you're Dawson, you're special.
How do you run?
You can't run.
You can if you hold down the
I've got no
the
sound.
trigger.
Left stick in. Trigger?
I've got a fish on.
Already?
Yep. I literally just plonked it in the water and it went off.
Volume mix arm. I've got no sound.
Reset your game backs.
Okay.
I don't believe I found the stop yet.
Right, I shall return.
No worries. So how's everybody doing in the chat? This is nothing mega that I've got on either. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm good,
a
Scorpion, you.
I need to clean the peg. I'm holding.
Is that DK?
Yeah.
Yo, yo, yo. Nice one, Dizzy. Glad to hear it.
Stop quickly.
I landed the first fish. £27 for the first one. That was a baby, that was.
Not even had a fucking nibble yet.
Yo, Lukey boy.
I like the way I've gone onto your stream in the first one, I've typed Guinness High Stand.
Carp it up, Dave. Yeah, I'm carping it up.
Oh,
No worries, too.
I'm still.
Oh, I got a
Oh,
fish.
got another one on.
I got a fish.
You're right there, dogs.
I'm lost as to what I'm doing. In the
Right. Press the start button, go to settings. Go to gameplay and make sure you're on basic cast.
Okay.
You're not on control.
Yeah. Go controls.
Basic cast control you want, dolls. You see the option there? It would probably say total cast control or something like that, and then you change it to basic. Found it? No?
Oh, yeah, total cast. Basic cast control.
Yeah. So then all you do is you use your trigger buttons to so if you want to overhead cast, you click in your thumbstick, click it inwards, and then if you want to just flick it out in front of you, you press the button, the thumbstick inwards again.
Come on, you little bastard.
Real, I mean, Norris, you're right, Rexy. Your jokes are a bit fishy. Yes, I agree, Tezza.
You need to get new ones for fishing. Oh, come here, you little bastard. You're right in front of me.
You got the hang of it now, dolls?
Yeah, I'll pull it.
Have you claimed your peg and put 3 rods down in front of you, yeah?
I've claimed my peg. I've got for some reason I've got 3 pop reds rods down, but I can't remember how to change.
You press left on the D-pad.
Yeah, left on
Changes
D-pad,
between
control,
your
and you
ROMs.
select it.
Yo, I think I'm back.
Yeah.
Tick.
Red-tailed cat.
Come on, you fucking bastard.
Stop walking around in circles.
Who's walking around in circles?
Dawson.
You probably got interference from one of your button boxes, Dawes, to be fair.
No, I think I had it before.
Come on. How long does it take to catch a fucking fish?
The fish in here are twice the size, mate.
Right, I'm coming back on, it's sorted. My audio drivers had crashed,
Alright, no worries.
so it had taken me from Realtek to that Narmic,
Yeah.
which that Narmic isn't actually anything, is it? Mirror device or something?
I mean, sure, I'll take a £67 fish to start off with.
Why have I just had to turn my antivirus off to play this game. My firewall blocked it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't do it before, did it?
No, never. Never. It just popped up saying detected unsafe to use, and then the don't run or run anyway. And I clicked run anyway, and then it said Windows Defender. So I had to turn it off.
How random.
Yeah.
Teabag is a virus, said Ian.
Yeah, you fucking right I am. You fucking right I am. You
Here we go, little booty. Yeah, it's good.
You got one?
Either is Doris, that's it, yeah.
You got a size 2 hook, £80 line and that, Dawes?
I think so. It's set up the same as before, to be honest with you.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
I think we set him up the same as everybody else when he first started. To be honest, Luke, I don't like playing on the standard map anymore. I so much prefer playing Pro Mods.
Oh my god, this game comes out on fucking Friday.
Yes, it does, a new game, yeah.
Catch.
Yep.
Yeah, I dread to think how much it's gonna be.
It's going to probably be about 40 quid.
Yeah, I reckon between 40 and 60.
Don't think it'll be 60 quid game.
You don't?
No.
Nah, because what they'll do is they'll separate out the DLCs, won't they, Max, like they did with this one?
Yeah. What do you reckon?
So
Then? 35,
I reckon the base game will be about 40 quid, and then the DLCs will be like £10 to £15 each a DLC.
Come on, you little fucker.
I've got every single DLC for this game as well.
Come on, you bastard.
Come here.
I wish they would have just updated this with new fish and that instead of bringing a new game out so fast.
Come on. Leave it in.
Yeah, I'm sort of with you on that one actually.
Come on.
You know, like Euro Truck, it's been out since 2013, and all they're doing is just keep updating and bringing out new DLCs and stuff for it. I wish they would have done that with this, like just carried on with new DLCs, new maps, new fish, instead of bringing out a whole brand new game that you've then got to buy again and the DLCs for it.
Well, look, ETS2's been up 7 years.
Yep.
Why is this little fucker not coming in? I'm really
You've got to keep
September
reading.
2012.
It's probably because it's hardly fucking little.
Dawson, right, on your circle, on the bottom corner of your screen, what number's in it?
25, I'm trying to remember how to change it.
Up and down on the D-pad.
Fucking hell, I don't know what size it is, but it looks big on the screen.
Oh, there we go.
What's your dial on the side though, Dawson? The blue and red dial.
Sorry.
It's only 25. Yeah, that would be.
Oh, that's a £300 fish in one.
Whoa!
Fuck you, Adrian Luke Dunn.
I will just say, I didn't actually realise that fish was that big, but I now see why it's taken that long to catch.
Yep.
I can't even see Ads's name in the game.
It's on the top of the leaderboard, mate.
Mate,
On my screen, it's you.
I'm £396.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
£396.
396 and then Dave's on 227.
I'm on £396 and I've caught 2 fish.
Nice. I've been fighting with the same fish for about 20 minutes.
Could be a good one, sir.
Looks like an Harry Palmer.
Mate, that's what I just caught.
Gotta love the old Harrys. Oh, I've got another fishy on. Oh, you bastard, it broke the line. Hit the rock, didn't like it. Oh, I've got another one on.
For fuck's sake. Oh,
Dead in, you beauty.
Zach doing? Zach's playing fight.
Oh! 520, my first fish, £524.
fucking hell.
Come to daddy.
Dave, have you got a fish on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking has that, bro.
Okay, well that's just gone past me and that looks like a decent size, bro.
It's a red-tailed cat.
Yeah, red tail, yeah. That looks like a decent size.
Mate, that's my one that's just gone in from your right, yeah?
My fish is coming to you from the left, Max.
Yeah, I can see it, mate.
Mine's
That,
just
that looks like
Yeah,
a
cheers, T-Rex, mate.
Is there 3 of you in the same place?
Yeah, well, this map's not very big, so you can see each other.
Max is on my right, on my left. Come here, you little fuck off. You've got another one on
Yeah,
your right.
Bax is on my right.
I don't know where I am. I spawned in the same place as Gibbo.
Come here, you little bitch.
How many points have I got, actually? Just like a question.
Oh no, I'm gonna get an exclamation mark. Oh, yeah, go down. Before you break the line.
He's got 2 on as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got 2 on the little line. 1. Come on.
Dave, I don't think I've got enough points. I'm on 11.5k.
Oh, that looks like a big fucking
56 pounder that was Bax, that red tail.
Yeah, man, nice. It was decent size cutting through.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Looks bigger though.
Yeah, it had
Looks
a
bigger.
nice gut on it, like, but it weren't heavy.
Come
I
on.
will just say, whenever I pick up a fish, I go all the way like hip deep in water.
Yeah, you do. With these fish, you have to go in the water because they're so heavy.
Come here. That's it. Come on. Just.
It's also against Thailand's, because it's in Thailand, it's also against their rules. You're not allowed to land a fish on dry land. Because of the size of them, they're protected. You can only land them in the water in real life. Like, you're not allowed to land them on the net or anything.
You would be very, very lucky if you went out to Thailand and you had an arapaima bite your hook. You'd be very lucky to be able to lift it by yourself.
Yeah, you know.
They are fucking mega. Look them up, ads. When you get off of
This
here,
was
go
all
onto
devotion.
Google. You go onto Google and type in arapaima and have a look how fucking beastly they are.
Mate, I just
One
caught
of
one that
my
was 71
friends-
inches long and it
Oh,
weighed
the same
300
reason why you're watching it, mate.
One of my friend's dads went to Phuket, or
Okay.
whatever it's called, in
Phuket.
Thailand, and he went there, and him and some random guy split £10,000 between them because they both managed to land biggest carp that's ever been pulled out of that lake, like
Nice.
ever, and it took 5 of them to lift it for a photo. Like,
Yeah, they are
Oh, wait,
fucking mega, mate.
yeah, that's my dream, man. I want to fish the Amazon basin as well. That would be quite cool one day.
What do you have for numbers on the thing?
Well, I have mine on 40.
Hi, this is Lee from Speedometer here, and I just wanted to tell you that our new album, which is called...
But
That's
depending
good
on the
to know.
size of the fish, you turn it up and down.
This album probably represents our most
Oh, yeah,
eclectic
fuck
mix
it,
of
bro.
music, particularly as it's
Alright,
influenced
man.
by world music, by Latin,
Quick.
Afrobeat, soul.
That's one
jazz.
thing I haven't
This
done on
new
this game
album,
so far.
our kind of music,
Dawson, when it starts beeping at ya,
right now.
Oh, I had
Turn
it in
that-
the app.
oh, you had it. What? You said it broke. Oh, was you had landed one and there was another one on?
Yeah. I'd landed that 150 odd pound, and then, yeah.
Yo, Raider, how's it going, bud?
They told me I could get to the rock.
Nice £230.
£93 cat.
I got a £25 common dart. Gibbo's fucking big.
That's because he caught a beast on the get-go, mate.
I say he caught a £500 fucking fish in the first one.
No, I'm not an accountant, mate.
It could all turn around though. We've seen it happen many times, haven't we, boys?
Yep.
Seen it turn round, and the person that had the most points could be at the bottom of the list.
That was a massive fucking fish that's over near mine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't mean just because you're on the top now that you're going to be on the top at the end of the match.
I know this. I know that.
Yeah, I'm in your spot, Raider.
You bastard, you snap the line.
It's another fishing game, Luke. It's called Catch. It's out on the 30th.
Wait, so my guess is that the number has to be higher or lower depending on the size of the fish.
Right. So see the red and there's a green, like a bluish and a red bar that goes up around the outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so if your bar is all the way up in the red, turn the number down in the circle.
Do what?
All three of my rods are going. I'm 13 yards out trying to fight number 2.
Huh.
Come on!
Did you get that, ads?
Yeah.
So when that bar goes all the way up to red and it starts beeping, turn the number down in the middle. That's the strain on your line. The same goes for you, Dawson.
Yeah, so I'll bounce between 50 and 60 on the horse. As soon as it started to bleep in the ear, I just turned it down back to 50. 50 seemed to be the good fit spot for me.
I say I don't generally go any higher than 40. Haha, nice pun there, Raider. I might be lured to buy catch.
I thought Raider had this.
Paraprimer.
He has got this.
Raider has got this.
Raider's god at this game.
Oh. Oh, here we go. Good one. Number 2. Here we are.
How the fuck am I 3 lines snap? I'm sorry, but with no context, that was sounded so fucking weird, Dawson.
There certainly is, Raider. There is always a catch to this game, yep.
Fuck me.
Stop making it bleep. Come here. No, you're not doing it. Come here. Yeah.
Dawson, it's not about them giving up, it's just about you having a bit of patience. This is a patient game, this is.
I am a legend, bro. You're looking timorous. Don't get close to the star like you're Icarus. I'm imposed with shit that I'm dealing with. I go fucking berserk when I'm hearing this. Hey, I'm so canny with the flow, making money on the go. Those around me want a free. Two girls licking on the D. I'm the one that really be. This is a madness. This is a madness. I'm kicking the door off the hinge. This is the new age and I am the pioneer. See them blazing with that riot gear. Motherfucker, I'm over this. I'm here making the moves to take over this. I drink bellies, don't care if you're polar this. I'm no Milli Vanilli, I'm Vinny when he was the king of his city. Not here to be pretty now. Man, then wherever this nigga go, change up the mood with my aura glow. Bust up the shoe, the Wakanda switch. Marvel moves on the LA bitch. See no
Got another red tail cat on.
New age dawn. Know that I'm never gone. Know that I'm never gone.
Yeah, back. I bought another 25 aquatic plants to go in there now.
Nice.
So there's they're between like a maroony red colour and green. So there's going to be some nice coloration once all the plants grow out in there.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the overall plan is to turn it into a bio tank so it looks after itself.
Oh, like a nano tank sort of thing.
No, a nano tank means it's small. No, a bio
Oh
tank.
yeah, no, you are right. Yeah, I got my things confused.
Yeah, a bio tank basically means like when the fish produce their waste, the plants use the fish waste to help them grow. So instead of doing like major water changes like every week, what you do is you allow you feed the fish produce waste, and then the plants use the waste to grow and to create good bacteria in the water for the fish to survive.
See, I've never done water changes weekly.
I've never.
Like ever. It's always been every month I used to take quarter, and then every 6 months I used to take half. I think I owned my tropical red tip shark tank.
But what filtration was you using though?
Exactly the same as you are.
So when you use something like this, like one of those canister filters, you can generally get away with it. But if you've got a heavy stocked tank and you haven't got any live plants in there, the fish waste builds up, which creates ammonia in the tank. Then that turns into nitrate and nitrite. And once them levels get high, it takes the oxygen out of the water.
Yeah, I never had problems with mine though, and
because you had such a big canister filter in there, mate. That's why.
Yeah, I didn't have anything live in there either. I used to feed the sharks like little guppies and tetras and shit. I used to go to Pets at Home, and I used to buy like the fish, the baby fish they couldn't get rid of.
Yeah.
I used to buy them off them. They knew what I was doing with them, and then they used to sell them to me really cheap. I used to go home, just empty a bag, watch these fish, be like, "Oh my god, look, we got a 9-foot tank swimmer out," and then sharks would just go munch. But yeah, like I never had. But of course, it all depends on, you know, where you've got the tank as well, you know.
Yeah.
So yours.
And your water hardness and pH and that as well.
Yeah, chlorine in your water.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even chlorine you got to worry about, it's the iron.
Yeah, it's the iron and metals in there.
Yeah, it's the iron that kill the fish.
The irons and the metals take the oxygen out of the water, and you basically, if you don't use dechlorinate in there, you're essentially drowning your fish. I know that sounds really weird, but you're pulling all the oxygen out of the water and you're essentially drowning them. That sounds majorly fucked up because fish live in water, but that is essentially what you're doing. They can't, can't take in any oxygen.
It's very fucking easy to drown
I
fish.
will just say, the fish I have on is fucking huge.
Yeah. 53.
Well, Gibbo's up to nearly £1,000 already, and we've still got 35 minutes to go. Gibbo's beasting it at the minute. One more axe has knocked me down. But no, when you come up in October tea, hopefully it will all have grown out and all the plants would have adapted. I say I'm not adding any fertilizers or anything like that to the tank. Everything's all going to be natural. I was saying to Jade when we finally move out of the flat and get a house, in my games room, I'm going to have an indoor pond. Have you seen any of the indoor ponds, Bax? The ones with the windows in the side of them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get myself one of those.
18 pounds. I'll do.
So did you keep anything other than red tip sharks?
Not in that tank, no. I had a 6-foot tank with Siamese. Had a couple of plecos. I tried unsuccessfully. I've wasted like £7,000 as well. Tried setting up a salt water.
Oh, reef aquarium.
Yeah, and I had it going for about 6 months, and then one of my kids, I was like, oh, do you want to feed the fish? Yeah.
Dumped the whole canister in there?
The entire lot in there, yeah.
Oh, mate.
And it didn't actually kill the fish, like the water killed the fish.
Yeah, intoxicates the water.
Especially with salt.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I think spent...
So they say they generally
around £7,000 in total.
They generally say like when you feed fish in a tank that the size of the pinch of food, it's meant to be what they can consume in about 2 minutes. Anything extra you're meant to scoop out, otherwise.
The fish's stomach is the size of its eyeball.
Yeah.
So when I had or when my kids had just a little cold water with goldfish in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 flakes each. You know?
Yeah, that's plenty enough.
Like 3 or 4 flakes each. If they eat all of that within 30 seconds, give them the same again. If they eat all of that within another 30 seconds, give them one more lot. But if they don't, then take it out. I used to scoop it out with a net straight away.
Yeah, well, I don't need to do that because the amount of, I've got all nano fish in mine. And my Danios, they are fucking greedy, mate. Greedy as fuck. Every time you go near the tank, that's it. They're at the surface like, feed me, feed me.
You have a song for every feeling.
We used to have in our old tank, we used to have 2 whopping great fucking angels.
Oh, angels. They're fucking greedy bastards and all.
They are so violent. They are so violent.
Over their mate.
Yeah, you put anything with nice fancy fins in there, the fins are gone, mate.
Angel.
Last days, so don't miss out.
I had an angelfish called Wanda.
Raider.
Tony tried a great white, but it wouldn't fit in his tank.
Well, to be fair, if it was baby great white, then it would.
In a 9 foot, yeah.
Yeah.
We had some famous reds.
Yeah, they're sold. The problem is, a lot of fish companies sell them as vegetarian sharks, but they're actually not.
No.
You can't get vegetarian sharks.
Yeah, like the silver sharks.
Silver sharks, yeah.
Silver shark, albino shark.
They used to eat I used to feed them turtle pellets. They used to love them.
Yeah, any sort of shark or bottom dwellers, any sort of
bottom dwellers.
You're a bottom dweller, are you?
You are.
Yeah.
Dave loves the bottom.
Yeah, Gibbo knows he gets his inspections when he comes up.
That's why he comes up so often, isn't it?
Well, I didn't get to give him his inspection this time, so I'll have to make sure it's twice as deep next time.
What did he do? Gorilla tape his asshole?
No, he stayed sat down most of the time.
Do you fucking blame him? You picked him up like a fucking bowling ball, you cunt.
Oh, look at the natives box 3.
Well, I can see Raider, but I still can't see Andrew's name in the leaderboard.
Oh, what's this one? Come on, tell me if you're good.
I'm currently at 628 at the minute, Gibbo.
Nice.
the age.
Oh, Dawson, you prick. Fuck off.
Oh, will it come past you?
No, I've only just realised how close you was. Piss off. The thing is, it would help if I knew how to like catch a fish properly at this size.
You gotta fight with
Yeah,
it.
slow and steady, mate. Slow and steady. It's like catching any other fish. Just take your time. Set your strain to 40 and leave it at 40. If the red bar goes up, let go of the reel. Stop reeling in for a few seconds and then start reeling in again. Gibbo's over £1,000.
Fat cunt.
Yeah, mate.
Keep it straight. I bet Ray has started late and he'll fucking hobble us now.
He probably will, mate.
I swear, put my feet, get my feet up.
£107 Siamese got.
You fuck off, I'm catching up with you, you bastard.
Are you?
Yeah. I was.
Excuse me.
Was being the ultimate word.
Yeah.
That's what I said, are you? Wait, Steve, if the thing's right down at the bottom, like flashing with the thing, what do you do?
Flashing with the thing?
If the thing's at the bottom down flashing at the thing.
Reel it, and pull the rod in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's just your tension dropping, so you have to raise your tension and pull back on your thing.
Have you ever been fishing before? Ever, Ads? No?
No.
I say, the way that I generally do it is when I first start reeling the fish in, I have my rod pointing straight up in the air.
Ads, you up for coming down this end of the world for a weekend one day? And we'll go fishing. We'll go sea fishing. If you want, we'll go sea fishing and lake fishing.
Yeah, boy.
Right, never been sea fishing, I've only been lake fishing.
I've done both.
Yeah, come down here at some point, Ads.
Oh, here we go.
We'll go fishing, man.
Oh, Dawson, fuck off with getting fish on your lines.
It helps if you pick the fucker up, I'm clicking it. There we go.
Dawson, are you using keyword of us?
No, control that.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, Dave's got nothing.
Feet's on my desk and I can't see the tension. So,
Why are your feet on the desk?
Yo, Calvin. Crashy bashy in the house, boys.
Yo, correct.
come on, mate.
Everybody is dandy. Chilling and fishing.
I just turned my headset up without even meaning to and it hurt my fucking ears.
How do you like it now?
About the same as I did yesterday. Not very much.
Oh, and I thought you loved me, Tony.
What?
Go on, you fat bastard, get on my second line.
I said, I thought you loved me, Tony. Did I continue? Did I continue?
You can continue if you don't want to see the big 4-0.
I've got a couple of years left yet.
Oh, cunt.
Yeah, I've got plenty of time to wait.
Fuck off. Short ass. Short ass. Gonna say that's JC.
Nice one. No, you've not got one called JC JJ.
No, he's short ass for me. Who ain't short ass?
Yeah, you're wine glass.
Short ass and wine glass. Oh,
Dawson, he's about the same height as you, mate.
No, JC is and always will be half pint.
He's Hobbit.
Or
Half-
Hobbit.
He's
Yeah.
half pint Hobbit.
Hey, Baxter, you Cornish, you sexy Cornish stud.
Hi, Tezza.
Oh,
Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I
like
right?
when you straight away knew.
For fuck's sake. Yo, Terrence,
course.
how's it going, dude?
Come on, in you come.
No, fuck off, don't catch a fish, you prick.
The longer it takes, actually, the probable bigger the fish is. So keep going on.
I mean, not necessarily.
And that does look like a big fish.
He won't be saying that on the next one, will he, boys? When we go and play with the arrow, with the packoons.
Hmm.
Come here. Okay. Okay. Sheep. Yeah. Yes. There we go.
Specials in second.
77.
Days in second.
I'm back in second now. Get back down, Dawson, you fat slag.
Anybody else who said Dawson say me, mate.
I just slapped him back down. Don't worry, it's all good.
Hey, we got me much. Only be what's that?
Hey, you still got slapped, so it's all good.
It's 60 pounds, Dawson.
63 pound, yeah.
You don't have to be fucking exact, you prick. Could have worked out if I wanted to.
How did you chocolate pack?
Fuck off, you cunt. Go drink your wine. Go drink your wine, you prick.
Public Charger 68. Hello, welcome to the stream. As you can see, well, you can't see my feet. They're on my desk. Chairs
Lucky for them,
fine
that's me.
and I'm fishing away.
Awesome, mate. Lucky
Other
for
than
them.
abuse what's about?
You said they can't see your feet on the stream, so I said lucky for them.
Unlucky. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I don't want to know how good your feet are. I'm not gay.
You just helped out on the weekend.
You what?
I said you just help them out at the weekend. Oh, thank you. I just said that and then someone put some applause in for the sound alert. Come on, Roddies. Reach.
Wait, Dave, what are the highest amount of points in the chat now?
I don't know, I haven't looked.
I say that, I'm on like 12 and a bit thousand.
Yo, Jack. How you going, bud?
I'm on 12 or 13,000, so I kind of presume I am.
Alright, my stream bot's not working right. It's not even showing toxic or junking nice chat. So. Give the go if any of you fancy it.
If you do exclamation mark top, I'm sure it tells you who's on top spot.
Exclamation mark top.
Yeah, as far as I know. There you go. Yes, you are at the top.
Yes.
All good, Ted, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, Gently, I'm good.
Tezza's miles behind you.
Oh, what the fuck? Hello. Oh, what a job. To kind of like keep away from the points for a little bit.
Hey.
Oh, what a get for points.
Waiting for a bite. Fishy.
Long live my soldiers.
Fish, fishy, fish, fishy,
Showtime at home. Hey, showtime at home. Hey.
International shit, flying over my old home. Graduated to the major leagues. I'ma treat this planet like a snow globe. I'ma shake it up and watch the sky fall. Independent like July 4th. No more waiting, collaborate. Watch from hail and the rain pour. I told them before that I ain't playing with them. When they
Hey, quiet, that's concerning.
I've got one on, Dawes.
That's why he's quiet.
I know. Excellent work. The Master Beach.
£115 Mekong. Nice.
Mekong catfish. You got 121 Tesla at the minute.
I'm thinking the top right corner is free though.
It's alright, God's catching up with you now, Dawson, so he's going to slap you down in a minute.
God's been waiting to slap Dawson for a long time.
Come on, fishy. Where you at? Where you at?
Dawson, mate, they don't like you. Your feet smell too bad.
Show your face.
What? Wait, what?
I know,
Dawson, they don't like you. Your feet smell too bad. So your face.
So does your face.
Right, okay. I mean, it still makes zero sense.
It's a bit more imaginative than just saying you.
You?
True.
Oh, you remember it.
Yeah, I've not developed Alzheimer's, mate. You're older than me, remember?
Could be about 6 months.
Step away from the manager simulator. Put down
So it's still 6 months.
back in its dustproof jacket. There's no need to
Come on, Harry, get the fucking... Stop fighting with me.
podcast featuring pundits banging on. You can stop thinking, will it? Won't it? Please, somebody just let
I'll do
it.
that.
Because sport, actual sport, is back. Celebrate its return with Ladbrokes, where the nation plays. Download the app now. When the fun stops.
Remember, Calvin, there is a cooldown timer. You need to wait.
I'm too far away from you. You be quiet.
For a second, I thought you were going to say the computer was behind you.
I've got enough, long enough lead. I'll probably do that. Not long enough. I've got 2. I don't know how big they are. 10 foot. Display port for the display port to make it look.
Luke, you don't have 9,000 points to gamble, mate.
Oh. 282 Harry Palmer.
You fucking cunt.
What?
You're so close to me, isn't it?
Just right as it landed. Right as it landed, it snapped.
No.
Yeah, the animation came up with the net above it and then it snapped.
Wounded.
Like, didn't even land it, man. Fucking dick. I've been fighting that thing
wounded.
since 22 minutes.
Wait, you've been fighting that fish for 7 fucking
7
minutes?
fucking minutes, man. The animation comes up that I've netted it and then it breaks.
What a bastard.
Alright,
Absolute scum.
Rip.
Ah well. Plenty more fish in the lake.
Oh! I see what you.
Dawson's got something on. Calm down. And when you get up tomorrow, put your mind to it, okay? Right, go on. Start again tomorrow, okay? Alright, see you in the morning, okay? You bastard, we'll get a second one on that. Fucking...
My fish is 126 yards out, boys. 130 yards out now. 133, 4, 5, 6. I think this one's going for...
Is that not the opposite end of the lake?
Yep. It's almost down on Raider's spot, and I'm down the other end.
Line's caught in the tree. Nothing. I said, oh no, the line's caught in the trees, and nobody said anything.
Oh no, I realised what you said, but I then remembered that it's viewing your special.
Dawson's going squirrel fishing.
I thought that sounded quite funny. I have done that as a child.
What, squirrel fishing?
Fishing with squirrels?
It explains a lot.
Yeah.
That actually really does. Do you go home base and ask for a tin of tartan paint? And then hand his screwdriver and all that shit.
A bubble for his spirit level.
He works for home base. He's been searching the aisles for years.
No,
Where's
I told Dad to go and get some of that tartan paint for his pedals.
What do people order kitchens from and he sends them plant pots?
That's all I'm picking at the minute, plant pot. It's annoying though, because they're outside.
Where they normally go.
Today it's a bit too bad, but last week it was soaking wet out there. They still expected us to go out in the rain.
Oh well, it's part of your fucking job.
They expect you to go out in the rain and they've got people in Alaska driving the ice roads.
Yeah.
Gibbo, have you got a fish on by any chance coming just past me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, boys, we might as well put the controllers down.
Has he got a big one?
That thing's like the size of a double-decker bus.
You still in the same place? Are you still in
Me?
No, I moved.
I moved as well.
I moved.
Fuck away over there.
Doors at me. You sound very fucking surprised at that.
How did I catch that?
Because it was...
So basically, what happens is your hook goes in the water and a fish
I
bites
know,
it.
but
You reel it in, and that's how you caught it.
it was in front of back, so it was nowhere near me. That's the only reason why I said that.
Yeah, but if it's on your line, then it's going to be your fish, isn't it?
Yes, I know.
Well, exactly.
But normally you have to fight it to the bank where you are.
Oh,
It was still in front of back.
Dawson's next Facebook status. Really enjoyed fishing with the boys. Never realised you caught fish in water though.
Why does that
Oh
sound
yeah,
like
Galvin,
something
it's going
you
great,
find-
mate.
Why does that sound like something you find on Twitter?
I don't know.
Found a good meme on that.
I've never been on Twitter.
When all my plants arrive next week, I'll send you another picture of it, mate.
Oh, Gibbo, apparently they weren't happy with the Zuckerberg comment either. I had another thing come up on Facebook earlier. It was like, I was just scrolling through and then I had a notification and I'm like, no point people tagging me and shit, can't fucking reply to it. And it was, your comment goes against a violation of something.
Look, Raiders knocked me down a fucking third. Look, come in late.
One where I said he can suck on the pig's dick. Yeah, apparently they're not impressed.
Oh wait, I went to the bottom of the fucking league.
Nah, I called him Zuckerfucker. I ain't been getting nothing.
So I'm back up to 31 days.
Back up to 31 days.
Yeah, I went from
You say that
30
as if it's
days
a good thing.
to 20. Well, it is, mate. It's fucking brilliant. Like,
Sure.
yeah, mate. They think they just you wait. Just watch this space, mate. You wait until I'm unbanned.
Oh no.
Watch this fucking space.
The real Baxi's gonna be unleashed.
Like, Facebook is fucking
tagging
pathetic.
Baxi all the time.
Mate, there's no point in tagging Baxi in anything on Facebook. It took him 2 years to read a message sent from Messenger. Mate,
I actually did. He
I
messaged me in 2017.
It was
No,
2017 New Year's Eve.
Teabag, are you doing runs tonight? And I replied like 2 months ago.
I said it was like 2 months ago when like the whole like merger and like split shit happened.
Yeah, and then I replied, oh shit, sorry man, I've only just seen this message.
You're just like, how the fuck's it taking me 2 years to see this fucking message? Oh, we've got a fucking big fish there.
Oh, sorry, not me.
I don't know whether it's you, but it's up near Raider.
I didn't know where Raider is.
Next to Gibbon. Between me and Gibbon. Okay, I'm getting used to this whole fishing thing now.
So that fish that was at 130 yards is now at 46 yards.
What? Wait, you've been wrestling that same fish for fucking 20 minutes?
Yep.
Shit, this thing's fucking long.
Dawson,
Yeah.
this thing's long. What do you mean long?
Fish. The long fish.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
2 lines are going.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to catch this and the other two at once?
You know, you catch one and then you catch the other two after you.
Oh, Dawson's in. He's just knocked me and Raider down. He's in second.
279, you fucking booty.
Mate, I have beginner's luck.
Oh,
I'm out of luck.
Quickly, I've got one on the go.
Oh, there's 6 minutes left.
Come on. I just get both of these in the next 6 minutes.
I don't think you can. You've also got a hole that's like £50 each.
55 yards. One's way out, it's that far right corner.
You ain't gonna believe this, boys. It ain't even a fucking arrow primer.
What is it?
Probably a Pacu, innit?
No, it's one of the Siamese. It's one of the Siamese carps. 20 minutes I've had this bastard on the line.
You've had a Siamese carp on a fucking line for 20 minutes.
Yep.
Come here. Well, I'll look for
Another little stronger though. Just a little bit though.
what the fuck do you hit on these? Fucking hell, I'm actually standing on the grass.
Oh,
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this in before the end of the round.
probably not.
85 yards away. Right.
Well, Dawson, have fun, mate. You ain't getting that for sure.
I'm tempted to put the other lines out, but then I've only got 4 minutes left, so I'll fight and get this first. give up.
Yeah. Come on, you motherfucker, get in.
Get back to me then. Come on. Got it in front of me. I'll let it calm down.
I finally landed it about fucking time.
Ooh, David, power off me, alright.
That's a boss fish. £184. Kiwa.
Oh, I would get one with the last like 3 minutes, wouldn't I?
Come on.
Question is, can I get it in before the end of the time limit?
Let's see, shall we? Alright, don't look at me. 36. The bloke stood there with a big fucking grin at 36 you can't. It's not great.
The weekend is so
It's
close
not too
you can
bad.
almost taste it. You love your music on demand, and that's the
Oh, fuck off. I would get two on the line at the last second, wouldn't I?
Always happens, mate.
I've got one on one that I'm trying to catch, and I've got one on three that I've like, got no hope of catching.
Uber Eats. Use code LOUEATS to get £15 off your first order before the 19th of July 2020. See
Come here, you big fat bitch.
We're all looking forward to things getting to a new normal soon.
Mate, hurry up. Our main night biscuit quiz is about to start.
Oh, wonderful. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's press pause for a second. We've done a good job, but still have a part to play in beating this. Remember that if you have symptoms, please don't go outside for 7 days. That goes for your housemates as well, who will need to stay home for 14 days.
We've got this, mate.
Stay alert, control the virus, and save lives. Click or tap the banner now to learn more.
I think this is just me returning with beginner's luck getting that amount.
You never know, mate.
Come on, you bastard.
Oh no, my controller's died. It's working again.
What? Who the fuck is banging?
I don't know, mate. I'm not here.
Come on. Ooh, what is it? Red tail. £42, you fucking disappointed.
At least you fit 4 digits.
Oh, really? In the last minute, I'll get 2 lines on the go.
Yep.
A rod for each arm, Dolphin.
I've whacked my drag up to 60 and I'm pulling like a motherfucker.
Mine's up to 80. Oh,
Come on. 30 yards. 25. 20. 12. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, you little bastard. You're 6 yards out. Just fucking come here, please.
Mine's right on my feet. He just won't get in there.
Oh shit, I've got 20 seconds to get this fish. Fuck.
You haven't. You've got 10 seconds. It cuts it off at 10. Come on. Come on.
Don't cut it off at 10. What the fuck's your about, you prick?
Oh, cut it off at 5 then. 5.
I wouldn't catch that fucking fish right after as well, wouldn't I?
You know what, Max? It doesn't cut it off.
I'm gonna console myself for a 12-pack of donuts.
Hey, you're second. That's not bad going.
Well done, Special.
Oh, he just literally caught it now.
Happy second place, Dolphin.
How much was that? That weren't that much, actually.
Raider said, nice game, lads.
We're at the end of the quarter, £131.
Right, I'm going for a wee.
How are you ticking?
That one.
It says, ready up on the screen, in the corner.
It's the menu button, Dawson.
The 3 lines on the Xbox controller.
Oh, there you go.
Well done!
Menu!
Wait, I've got an idea!
3 screens. I didn't realise that it shows you in the bottom right corner of the right screen.
Yeah.
I've got an idea.
Stretching the game, innit?
Yes, mate.
Okay.
So, what you done, Dave? Oh, there.
I've got an idea, boys.
Are you just gonna stalk?
I wasn't actually following.
Oh, new follower. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
that was my second account. That's my second account, that's why. I was just saying, thinking, why am I not following Dawson?
Thank you for the follow.
I mean, no worries, but that's not actually what I came into your stream to do.
Are we? Is it black on everybody else's screen as well?
No.
No, I'm in.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a black screen. Well, you're watching this stream,
You know what that is, Dawson, didn't you? That's a you problem.
Yeah, well,
Is this a boat one?
No, the 3 smaller, go press the start button, go to the map, the 3 smaller ones you want.
fatal error.
You are a fucking error. I do not compute.
What?
Dawson, do you want to know what my idea was now?
Go on.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, why does it keep dropping down the seat?
That was my idea.
Oh, what? For getting second?
No, for saying, I can't remember what you said now, you said something. What the fuck? Why is my, two of my fishing rods is like, completely fucked.
Repeg.
That's better. I won't. Cheers, Dave.
No worries.
Posting it on page. Not posting to me. I like trade.
My name's Dawson. My name's Dawson. There's a car horn after I like trains.
Why is this gone down to?
That one's perfect for what's just happened.
People just hijack themselves.
Yeah. I should probably go back. I should probably go back into day stream though, because I've got highs going. I'm on point.
Where the fuck is everybody else? Let's just go here, I think.
I've already got a fish on the line that I literally just threw out.
So I've got a fishy on. I've got a mankazoid over. Oh no, I haven't. I've got a tea bag over here with me.
What?
Yeah, you have.
Where's Ghibli Bob? He was here earlier.
I'll move Peg.
Raider's already caught a fish. What the fuck?
Yep. He's God. I told you. God's not God. Raider is God.
Oh, you bastard! You stole my kill.
I didn't realise you had dyslexia, Dave. You got God confused with cunt.
By the way, boys, I forgot to change the time.
Oh,
I'm
what
going
the
to
fuck?
quit the game. It's...
Nah, do it and then just chuck another one on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do it and then chuck another one on.
I will.
No point quitting out of it, like.
Stupid reason. It's
Right, yeah,
I'm saying my screen is 576 by 1080. It's not playing it 576 by 1080.
Raiders over near me as well.
You got to go into the config if it's not doing it, Dawson.
But it was on the last game.
Yeah, no, sometimes. What, are you in the menu?
Well, I'll just quit the game to come back in. I think it's done it now.
Yes, if you're in the menu, it only displays in 1080.
No, I stood next to a boat.
Nice, Dave. That's
Yeah,
a beautiful looking fish.
Not a bad fish, that. Quite nice.
I've got an Harry.
Oh, and now it's
I got a big Harry. Harry.
Where's the Hendersons?
Ha.
At least you got it. So many
mate.
others wouldn't.
I'm not that old, but I'm old enough.
Yeah.
I'm saying clueless as fuck.
That was the
That was
tiniest.
not a Harry, boy.
It wasn't, no. It wasn't. It was a Pacu. That thing in the water looked
massive.
Yeah, and it looked like a Palmer. Pull it in. As I landed it, it just, honey, I shrunk the kids.
Yeah.
It went from a fucking whale to a goldfish. I shouldn't have caught that packer on the bait I'm using. I shouldn't have caught that.
What bait are you using?
It don't matter what bait I'm
that
using,
is not
bro.
discussable.
It don't matter what bait I'm using, rude boy. I
literally using the bait
know
Dave
I
told
shouldn't have caught a pacu off that bait.
I'm using the bait Dave told me to, so take me. Sent from heaven.
Alright, I will just let you know Dave's the most secretive motherfucker in the world about what setup he uses. So he would have told you that
I told him the beginners.
He would have told you what he used to use.
That's exactly Dave.
Fucking heck.
Dave, mate, where's this config file that I need to edit?
Go into it might be in your documents or it might be in your Steam common apps. Should be a config file there somewhere, Dawson. Because I had exactly the same problem. It wouldn't span properly across triples, and I had to go in and edit it. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when you come out of a game and you have a fatal error, it resets the config.
Mate, I don't know what fish I've got on there. It looks fucking big.
Where you got under 3 minutes to get it in.
Under the sea.
Don't worry, sweater. Don't worry, sweater. Take it from me.
Under the sea.
Yeah, we were good, mother.
Oh, Raiders just caught another one.
Yeah,
Mother asked if we were alright.
Oh, gravy, mother dear.
No.
I'm lucky then. People are losing power around here. Manifest /debug file /win64 text.
But that's an Harry primer.
Non-UFS files /win64.
Come on, you bastard! You're 6 yards out. There we go. Do you wanna get netted? No? Of course you fucking don't, you bastard. Oh, it's fucking tiny.
Joy to keep my game.
Oh, black packet. Lovely.
Open track.
Just open them files up, Dawson, if you can. Just look in there and see if it will come up with resolution or scaling.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there, mate. There's nothing in my documents for Fishing Sim World. You got
If they don't hate us when we win and baby, you know what we do. Long way from the bottom, baby, this is how I feel. Wearing a new I'm making it do whenever you need me, I'm popping on. Eating so good that we better know. Swiping them color the 80.
I was a little one day, says brother.
Yeah, she's good. Growing up too bloody fast.
Yeah, I always do, buddy.
It's mad thinking that she's 2 in or 2.
Yeah, she's running around screaming now. Like that's her favourite little trick at the minute. You'll say no to her, and she'll sit on the floor and throw a paddy, and then she'll get up and she'll run across the room pointing at you and screaming. She thinks it's hilarious.
No, let's have a look.
Raiders stole it.
I'll take 3rd with 1 catch.
Second with 2.
Love to celebrate the gang, you never running out of cheers. If they don't hate us when we win it, baby, you know what we do.
With that.
I have to change it like this.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, fake lyric. Alright, cool.
They're about to kick off. The ground might be empty, but my heart is full and ready to burst.
I kind of feel a bit sorry for the guy who scores first, you know. That there'll be no one cheering.
Nah, everyone in the country will be cheering. Just doing it from their sofas. Should we ever practice?
Yeah, okay.
Just jump in and play on single screen, Dawson, if you have to.
Shit.
That wasn't bad.
What?
Was it?
Sport, it's good to have you back.
I spawned in the wrong place.
When the fun stops,
Alright.
stop.
Thanks for the thought.
I got my kayak right there. I don't know whether to go lure fishing for a bit.
Only problem is you catch loads of fucking wolffish and that, and they're tiddlers, and you won't catch what you're hoping to catch.
Try and get a game capture.
Oh, I've gone out on my kayak. I'll see what happens.
Might catch some rainbows while you're out there as well.
I wonder, can I put... No, I can't.
You can't use a normal fishing rod off the side of a boat, no.
No, I wanted to see if I could put it down and then resume using my kayak and sort of like tow it behind me.
You can on the boat.
Yeah, on the boat, yeah.
You can use trawling mode.
Yeah.
Like your seatbelts loaded up like that.
Oh, Dawson's film on screen.
I know, I'm waiting for it to load up so I can do that. Oh, wait. No, it's loading up, right? The hell? Seriously?
Maybe your games need to be restarted, Dawson.
Right. Now I can join you. Oh, that's it, right. Controlling this side. I'll just wait until the next one. What did you want it now?
There's 57 minutes left, mate.
Oh, have you just started? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you had like 10 minutes.
We did.
Now I learn to make it count. Multiply the vision and making a high amount.
Yeah, I'll fuck that off, Dave.
Yeah, it is, brother.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. No, this is not right. I want the big lane, not sit on the boat.
You want the 3 small dots on the map, Dawson, if you want to be on the shore.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yep, the 3 small dots on the map. That is all the land fishing you can do.
I might choose a different spot because I've got Ads and Raider here, Willie.
Well, there's me and Baxy. Are you on the same side as me, Bax?
Yeah.
So you got me and Bax on the far dot on the right.
Same Raider.
So you want middle or left?
I'll go middle. I'll sit here with you both.
Oh, it's a dead spot. It's fuck all biting.
Ain't fuck all biting over here. Oh, I'm talk of no bite. I got a bite.
I did have one a bit, and then kind of snapped the fucking hook.
Oh, what's a cock? Whoa! He's looking up at the sky. What? Look, he's looking up at the sky for his float. That is crazy. I just cast out into the sky.
Well, that's not smart. The fish are in the water, not in the sky.
Oh no! He was actually staring up at the sky, reeling in from the sky. I was like, what?
You might have got your line caught on a tree.
Maybe.
You might have gone squirrel fishing again.
Maybe. Right, why can't I flip my line? Let's drop it out there.
Okay, my fish is swimming through the land.
The marker might show it's swimming through the land, but it's probably still in the water. The marker just goes wherever the fuck it wants. It's not always accurate, the marker above the fish.
I don't know what I've got there, it looks fucking big. I said that in the last one.
You're not looking in the mirror again. Oh, if I didn't, somebody else would have.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
And I could probably take a guess at who it would have been.
oh, there's a fish right at my back.
Yeah, it's on the end of my hook.
It's on the end of your hook.
Yeah, it's just swam in between your legs and come back into the water.
Yeah.
If it wasn't you that said it, it would have been that cunt from Cornwall.
Oh, shut up, you fucking window licker.
Alright, go eat your green crayon, mate.
Orange.
Orange
Oh,
one.
sorry, it's not blue.
Oh,
is
you
it?
on blue ones today, are you?
Yeah, boy, sugar free.
Sugar free grey.
Dawson, if you press your left analog button in as well, it'll change your cap.
Wait, watch his crayons.
My daughter
Yeah.
might like this time to share to her TV. Raider's being an arsehole again. He's sharing the stream to his daughter's TV.
I remember he said that before.
He does it all the time, mate. Every time I'm streaming, he does it.
Dave, mate, that's a very big fish that you caught.
Yeah, I know. Better than your 0, though, isn't it?
Mate, I've got one on the line, it's me.
Yeah, but you're still on 0 at the minute.
At the moment.
I laugh if it snaps.
Shut the fuck up, don't jinx it, you cunt.
A dickhead is standing next to me. Who's standing next to Raider?
Oh shit.
Oh,
Tail.
me.
Tail.
Brady,
you're
you
a dickhead.
fucking dick. Well, you see that? There's me and Bax.
Can't get in tail.
Oh.
Been so
Raider, which side is it? Your left or your right?
total and knock down the wall to the estuary. You can't
So
get tail.
it's one of you boys. One of you boys is a dickhead, Raider said. And there's
Hey,
Gibbo
fuck.
in
Oh!
Oh, I've only just seen what Crush put in chat.
Estuary is on the way from St. Ives to Hale. That way.
Come on, you bastard.
It'll be opening up by tomorrow. Alpha Bar, man. Smashing down that fucking wall.
There goes Ads with a 265.
Nice,
First
Ads.
place.
Oh, you got another one?
Nice,
Dave, mate,
snap.
what was that about? My 17 not looking good?
It's alright, mate. It's alright. It's still
my
got
0 not
51
looking good.
minutes.
Yeah, I shouldn't be like doing this. Last time I did this, it didn't end well.
It's alright,
Last
bro.
time I did
Fine.
this, it was last time I did this, it ends up really bad. Oh, and you've got one on the line as well. Fuck.
Yep.
Fucking kill it.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Oh, I got one on the line.
Why you gotta go and let me down like that? Down like that. Oh, why you go and let me down like that? Down like
No. I can't even share it. Fuck you, son. Some guy in a warehouse using a pallet truck thing, and he's gone underneath a pallet, gone to pick it up. As he's picked it up, the thing's tipped back, and a whole fuck ton of pallet of chemicals poured all over his face.
Oh, shit.
Always come through with a beat.
How
While
about
you do a lot of trouble me. Visionary still won't tunnel me. Let me tell you pain to you nothing. Remember what I said when I pussy tried moving with the arms. Like back with the blocks, nigga.
why you gotta go?
Come on.
Let me down like that. Hey, down like that. Oh, why? Why you go and let me down like that? Hey, down like that.
Come here, you fucking bastard.
Phantoms in my yard, so ring around the rose. Hardest on the block, the biggest one to boast. Hella compared to Homer said he's so big. Still in all the bases on the ladies' toe.
I'm here in the green.
Flipping all the kilos, keeping all the badges.
Ain't no more let downs unless the top can drop. I love it at the top, my country, don't never stop me. You know I fuck with Ross, I even went and bought the block, $100 million strong. I really came from selling Ross, championship belt.
I heard a plane for
Still hit the gas and get out on the nights.
What line is that?
I just can't pick a cost. Put the drip on market, took it to the charge. Now I'm rocking with the biggest, and I'm fucking with the boss. I'm out.
Why you gotta go and let me down like that? Hey, down like that. Oh, why you go
Fucking bastard, snap one.
like that? Hey, down like
Bring you real quick. Stuck to the got it too hard. Oh. I think you're in front of my screen, but I don't know.
Nice.
Is that you again? Have you got another one on the line?
Yep.
Oh, God, Dave.
Oh, so I've got another one on the line.
All I heard was a bleep. I thought, oh, yes, I've got some on the line probably. I'm going to have to start casting out some you guys there.
Better keep up with that energy. Don't get better when you end up as an enemy. Another till they get punched up by this ebony. I'm a staple in the game. Got the paper and I held it with a name. Strapped up my price up, no cap on my way. Now man gets packed up and tapped up to late. Yeah, Rocky Marciano. I'm Liverpool 06, Adriana. Come like super chilly, sunny over. Undefeated in the top, I'm spitting in. Every building and just swallow like a cinnamon. Never make them invincible with a pedigree. When I see you, better keep up with that energy. I say undefeated. Always go bad for now, the floor is heated. Keeping it moving like in the Caribbean. Win, 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 that's what my people sing. Win, win, win. Doing everything, I'm a different breed. Rich and million chilling on the sleeve. Never read it, I just invented a new position. Wonder if I'll ever have any as competition. Killer the leader in different arenas. Hidden power, I'm on the come up the boy like a Trius. All these people within the unit that wanted to meet us.
Not very proud.
Whether they focus on, still I always win up. Pour it on. I tell you tough, the bravado like Jason Bourne. They call me that a pussy sticking Vicky from Benidorm. Bitch, I'm really doing this shit. Yeah, Rocky Marciano. Unbeatable 06, Adriana. Come like a rage pool, Murcielago. Cabo the super chilly, Santiago. Undefeated in the top, I'm spitting in. Every building and just swallow like a cinnamon. Never been invincible with a pedigree. When I see you, they keep up with that energy. I say undefeated. Always go bad, but now the floor is heated. Keeping it moving like in the Caribbean. Win, 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 that's what my people sing.
Oh, so I can see all three markers on all three screens. That is a whopper, that, you know.
Oh, really good, that one.
The ground might be empty, but my heart is full and ready to burst.
You get £127.
Guy who scores first.
Maybe
Got no one
127.
Nah, everyone in the country will be
Come
cheering.
on, fishies.
Just do it from their sofas. Should we have a breakfast?
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. That wasn't bad.
It wasn't, was it?
Sport, it's good to have you back. Ladbrokes, where the nation plays. When the fun stops, stop.
So I often struggled at school. Once, when we had a maths test, I looked around the room and everyone was just doing it. And I couldn't, and I began to cry. But my teacher came over and said, it might look like one big problem, but it's just a handful of small ones, and you can deal with that. I hear her voice in my head for every problem I face to this day.
Teaching. Every lesson shapes a life. You could get £26,000 tax-free to train as a teacher. Subject to eligibility, selected subjects only. Search Get Into Teaching.
I got millions on my mind. Still I get so anxious, and I can't help me.
That's the outdoor area, you know, paid off.
And I know something wrong with me, 'cause I'm not on I don't wanna be your being. I got millions on my mind. Still I get so anxious, and I can't help me. Money can't buy happiness, only rents it. I told myself I wanna finish, and I meant it. I hated every fucking second, hated every mention. Searching and screaming for all the reasons that you wanted more appealing and attention. You turned my blood against me, you made me hate my bestie. You fucking ruined me, man, but you don't care. Every message that I would send would just air. Oh well, fuck it, you got what you wanted at my expense. You did it, you already won it, and now I'm picking up my pieces. Done with all your leases. I hope you hear this and hate it. I got millions on my mind. Still I get so anxious, and I can't help me. Got my feelings on the line, and I get no answers. Something wrong with me.
I'm not big on this fish, like fishing fish, so I don't know what that is.
We don't tell you when you catch them.
Yeah.
Still I get so anxious, and I can't help me.
Right in front of you, don't they?
I know I'm not easy to be around.
Yeah,
Hard times, you're holding me down. And I like how you smile. Even when I make a fool of myself, still, you want nobody else. That shit really helps. Diamond in the rough, you know I mean it. You don't want the money or the fame, you rather leave it. Leave it just to help out all the people with their mental. Fundamental, you are my sentimental dealer. Turning down my compliments. I really hate it since I'm trying to boost your confidence. I
I lied, totally not good
£32 package.
Whoa. That was immense then. Have you just got there?
I've got another Araparma, £322 pounder.
After your backs is coming for a bit of the action, look.
Fuck you back, get out of my peg.
He's sat on you, isn't he? I need to see where you're on.
He likes it.
Gibbo's already hit me with
He likes it when I hit him with my rod. Tends to open his mouth every time, I don't know why.
Well, fish like maggots, mate.
Yeah, he's constantly blowing bubbles, isn't he?
Always, man.
I promise I'm not throwing food at you back to.
How's the fishing, mate? Yeah, good, all good. I'm not doing so great on this one, I'm not fast, so I was second on the last.
I completely forgot I'm muting my mic, kill me. I was just sat here talking to myself.
Well, they always do something, innit?
You still recording that he's not loading that, so are you actually...
I'm not recording at the moment now.
Oh, that sun is gorgeous on that water, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is your eyes to be honest. Well, I mean, there's problems oh right, yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Secret number 19. I didn't even look to see. See another banter. 25 pounds. I reached that first. Yeah. How do you look back? Now you're at the right side of it.
Probably a fucking packet or a wolfish.
Mate, is that your lot going on?
Fishing is the only game my Discord overlay doesn't work on.
Works when it wants online.
You have to add it in.
I fucking hate the Discord overlay.
The thing is, I don't even know why I've got it on, because I know your voices by now.
I like every single way more satisfying than a pussy with a clip.
Oh,
like I've known the majority of you like 4 years, so I should know your voices by now. Sometimes I'm too fucking happy you can.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mother Teresa.
Bye, Mother Teresa.
£73 catfish.
I'll take Patsy, Steve's fish.
Dawson, was it not you that joined Giver at that fucking place?
I know, but it was our fish that died and give us. Yeah, I'll piss on your head, you'll drop it. Oh.
I'm not taking back if I'm fucking and it's a bad beat. That beat, dad tried it, but this just ain't your climate, man. Over a year in music, I look and see I'm still the man. Found it amazing how I'm still raising the level and crushing that praising. I'm luscious to winning, or while your mixtape did nothing. Singles did nothing. Shame that your kid won't see you as a something. My riches are stunning, my bitches are stunning. My PA can't keep up with things that are running. I'm the jack of all trades, but I'm learning to be the master of it all. Don't you think it's evil that these niggas wanna see me fall? Well, you better over time I'm staying late, educating the masses that I'm not one to agitate.
Bottle start popping and the champagne pours. You feel like a man and the world's all yours.
Every time I fucking put my rod down, it fucking picks up again.
Nice, £238, isn't it?
Oh, give me you fucking gun. Get away from me.
Shit don't last forever, man. Shit don't last forever.
Oh wait, I've only just realised there's 35 minutes left.
Saying you're working on the grind, but you ain't Kylie or Kirby. Your baby mother ain't got warm food, but your wrist froze. Kicks looking clean, but your daughter ain't got school clothes. Whoa, that ain't the life for me, that's frightening. Daily dose of Viking in it, you've been hiding it. That ain't me now. I play my cards on the table. I want to stay with the golf cart, drive to the stable. We on them different timelines, but the same damn outcome. So much has changed, I'ma do it all without some. Took the scenic route so I can speak the truth. Ain't no point in dreaming if you ain't thinking to see it through. Building foundations for the future, all it took was some patience. Through the hesitation, I was prepping trees and stations. Now I'm walking into rooms with separate elevators. I don't know if heaven's real, but it's real.
Alright. I've only just noticed your day over it. Really just going online.
Clean. Clean.
See that, of course he has his freedom.
Billy Jean with the lean. Dancing on the green. Cello with the bread. Even while this nigga laying on the bed. Bring a towel cause she popping on the red. I don't want no dirty sheets. Need receipts for the tax. Need more blocks. Need more stacks. Vegas on the cups. Dodging from the pops. Roll with the naps. Solar flare with the rollie. I see so clear that they know me. I see you snapping.
Raiders got an hour time, alright.
I'm quite it here for me. Yeah, some Cornish got decided he wanted to come and farm my fishing peg.
Fuck. Buddy.
Oh, my peg, motherfucker.
I don't want that uterus. Love my boo like I'm Barbary. Make her laugh like I'm Barbary. Why your legs looking wobbly? I don't need your apology. I'm done.
One day I'm spinning racks, the other I'm getting paid. One day I'm at the Ritz, the other I'm on the stage. Motherfucker, we made it. Motherfucker, we made it. Motherfucker, we made it. Motherfucker, we made it. Au revoir to the past, middle finger to the present. Living for tomorrow, I don't borrow, I invent. Give me space, give me time, let me breathe, let me vent. Put it all on black, give a fuck what I just spent. Cause for surveillance the ball, ain't got time for getting old. Forever I'm all in, never
Judging by the fight, I think
forever
it's
I'm in control. Keep it kept in rolls. Royce with the movements, got the blueprints for the goal, got the blueprints for the future. What a time to be alive. Cross the T's, dot the I's, count the M sign on the line. Shit's a breeze, took my time, cupped the demo, turn the rhymes. Now I'm living, killing each individual rhythm. They like to treat me like the villain, yeah, that's fine by me. I keep stacking it to the ceiling, building a family tree. Keep us swimming like I'm Dory, I can hardly breathe. Another page in my story, now I'm finally free. Overcame it all, now I'm standing tall. Nothing was the same, now I'm never
fucking Paku, fuck off.
spinning racks, the other I'm getting paid. One day I'm at the Ritz, the other I'm on the stage. Motherfucker, we
Come on, you stupid cunt.
Motherfucker, we made it. Motherfucker, we made it.
Don't even change it to a different wheel. Not close enough to the peg. Yeah, I'm stood right on top.
I'll be happy if I end up getting to £1,000.
Should get to £1,000.
I mean, I'm at 605 already.
I do it all black, return to the Mac, how I bring her right back. Chit chat, then I show her the gram. Knew who I am, now she blowing me like a fan. Paintings wanna be with me. One man band winning easily. Big black man with banana tree. Got me swinging the way she pinning her punani. Freaky her tsunami, peeking yeah.
We've been getting closer. You want me to come over? I need a little more, and before I give it all, I wanna get into it with someone who's there for God. We've been getting closer.
I don't think there's another peg over here, is there? There's only 3 pegs. Nah, it's not.
Oh, you can only have 3 pegs.
Yeah, I think there's only 3 pegs over this side.
All because of Cornish though.
We've been getting closer. I need a little more, and before I give it all, I wanna get into it with someone who's there for God. We've been getting closer. You want me to come over? I need a little more, and before I give it all, I wanna get into it with someone who's there for God.
She wanna know my real name. She getting way too comfortable. Now she wanna wear my chain. I'm feeling way too vulnerable. She wanna know my government name. She getting way too comfortable. Now she wanna wear my chain. I'm feeling way too vulnerable.
So we don't.
Let's learn. Let's create the future.
Adds that Frog is obviously friends with you. You keep getting done by the Frog on the stream.
Oh, right.
You can still apply for the degree you want.
Oh, right, yeah. I completely forgot I hosted one of
The University of Central Lancashire. Building your future together.
Also, just remember I'm playing the game as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanna see you win. Look. I wanna see you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay up till it's bright. In the morning, got the top open. Come take a ride, we can go easy like. I wanna see you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay up till it's bright. In the morning, got the top open. Come take a ride, we can go where you like. I wanna see you in slow, slow, but we whip fast. Foot down, give a whiplash. You and I, we get
I'm sorry, but on my screen, Raider's facing the wrong way to read in this fish. Fuck off!
Fuck off!
He's giving me a £19 black packet. Loving life. Not.
friends didn't, I get better with season. Don't blink or you'll miss it. She's sending me signals like hieroglyphics. And I don't even need the digits. She got me on IG. She
Yeah, Gibber.
Yeah.
You know when I went down to Turpin's Quarry with you and Ian on Saturday? I got stuck. I went down there with Matty last night and I got out completely fine.
Nice.
All I had to do was lift up the fucking tag lift.
Okay, did you not think that?
No. I couldn't do also. I had a fucking 20-ton excavator on the back. So I couldn't lift up the tag lift because it was too heavy. So Ian ended up having to push me out. Don't worry, the Dawson, at least I can get down there now, look. Better than like going down there and getting kicked halfway down for the unreliable connection. Oh, hello, Dawson. When the fuck did you get over it? Stop stealing my fish, brother. Stop stealing my fish, brother.
I just see a fish floating around, so cast out, all of a sudden I'll see a line attached to it.
Yeah, it's mine.
Right.
It's mine. The one that's like in front of you now is mine, Dawson.
Oh, yeah.
He's just got another capture. This one should be a big one as well.
Oh, what the hell?
Give me a 400-pound fish and I'll be happy.
Well, the fish that I've got is yanking line. I'm on 18 drag and it's still ready to snap.
We're at 18 drag and it's still ready to snap.
Yeah, boy. I'm down to 14 and it's about 3/4 of the way. Well, it's either a big fish or it's a little one with an attitude problem.
What is going on? We've got a fucking line.
So there's a gibbo then.
Oh, I only just realised what you fucking meant.
This thing just ain't willing to move. There we go. Come on.
Come on, you bastard. Stop going away. Come closer.
Swear to God.
You just walked inside of it.
Excited.
Looks like a Paku back too.
Fuck off.
228 pounds.
Really? I'm on 13 drag and it's ready to snap and it's fucking Paku.
Nice.
I'm using the biggest bait I've got as well. Paku shouldn't even fucking take a 20mm bait. Absolute scum.
Come on, fishy. How do you dare say you got the...
Can you imagine if I get one if I throw my rod over this side? If I get one on my first rod now, you're going to be pissed, and I know you will be.
I'll go pick that rod up.
Have fun, mate. In real life. I need £147 to reach my goal. Oh, my phone's on 10%.
A few moments later.
Oh, Max's just got one.
Fuck off, Maxie, come on. That with fucking one fish.
Dawson, mate, you've got £58.
That's it. Oh.
As soon as that rod hit the water, it hit the buzz one. Swear to God, if you're enough pack.
You
Yeah,
stay the
but
same
if this
spot.
is a pack, dude, I'm dropping my rods, I'm coming behind you, and I'm gonna kick you in the bottom of the back, and I'm gonna fucking drown you in this puddle.
In this puddle?
You can try, mate, you can try.
Dawson, mate, guess what?
You can take that 14, 15 pound and 8 ounce shit, guys.
Although, I mean, look, fucking. Come here, you little bastard. There we go.
I hope it's fucking tiny in the car.
I threw a rod straight across where Dawson is and I've got a fish on it. I mean, it's 65 yards out.
That's not
Oh, you bastard.
You lost it.
Yeah.
But I'm reminded to 60 odd.
Don't worry, I'll throw it further across.
Oh.
Bow down to me, self-doubt has been drowning me. I've been doubting me, been blind, but now I see. Cause I can't let the world miss out on me. Now, too special, too hungry for more. Been loyal, been ready for war. Been patient, been waiting before. Now it's time for my fucking applause.
I know what that fish is back to.
So do I.
Is it another Paco? Oh, wow. Remember when the night Zach played and I got nothing but Pacu all night?
Yeah.
Get your armbands out your tackle box.
I'll just start masturbating while you drag me on the wall. Might as well get some pleasure out of it.
You might as well die wet. That was poor fish.
Never know, it might be like a 600 pounder.
That's it, put that fucking on.
No. Get away, you motherfucker.
Look at you with your pedo shit.
So I don't have to look at you, man.
You look like a carbon nonce.
You just look like a regular old nonce.
Oh yeah, the image I was going for. Go stand outside of school. I'm a masturbator. I'm fishing.
Frantic masturbator.
Right, okay. Well, that thing's getting changed then, yeah. Yeah, 172 yards. Leave it. Me and Harley went fishing a few years ago, Gibbo, in St. Ives, back at St. Ives, on a place called the Island.
Yeah.
And it was properly windy. And like after a couple hours, the wind changed direction. It was coming behind us, and I banged this fucking rod out, right? Because I had like I had an 8-ounce weight on it and 40-pound line, and because this thing just took, man, right? It landed right next to a tiny little two-man mackerel boat that was about, I don't know, 300 yards out. Right, and this thing just fucking went, man. Right? But trying to bring it back in was almost impossible, because the wind was still blowing forward and I'm trying to bring this thing back in towards the wind.
Yeah.
Right, and it was almost impossible, but as soon as this thing arced, like, the wind just caught it and it could just, you could hear the real screaming in pain, man. We need to go fishing at some point. Dave, is there anywhere to go fishing your end?
Yeah, there's places to go fishing. If you want to go lake fishing, the lake's just across the road from my house.
I might bring some of my lake stuff up.
Yeah, just chuck it in the back of Jodie's car. Yeah. We can always go out on a night sesh. I say I'll have to go to the council and get a license to jump on there.
Have you not got one?
No.
Oh, I have.
Does yours cover the whole of the southeast light?
The entire UK. Yeah, mine
yeah. So I mean, we could. You got a bivvy in that?
Yeah, I've got 2.
Just bring your bivvies. We'll put them up on the lake and go fishing.
Yeah, I've got 2, man.
Oh, you booty, come here. Yes.
You'd be up for that, wouldn't you, Gibbo?
Yeah.
And if we get bored or whatever, we could just come back to mine. It's only across the road.
Don't worry, Dave. If you get bored, me and Gibbo just use you as fucking bait.
make sure you bring some midge spray with you.
It'll be alright. Scuba divers will find your body.
Yeah, make sure you bring some midgie spray with you. Backs.
Yeah, I've already got. I got 2 bottles of it in my lake bait box.
I keep meaning to go through my fishing gear and see what I've actually got.
I've not actually got any fishing gear anymore.
Really?
No, neither have I.
I can't tie hooks, huh?
Huh?
I can't tie the hook.
Bruv, I will bring you up, right? Next meet up, I will bring you like 10 years worth of rigs. You'll never have to tie another hook again. I've got fucking bomber rigs, I've got freeway rigs, I've got double swivel rigs.
So you can reward yourself and re-energize for your
Like,
best
oh,
time
I've got rigs coming out of my fucking ears, man. Literally just bored one day, got really high and just sat on YouTube and how to make this. And I just ended up making like 20 of each. I'll even bring you a box to put it in.
I say I had everything, biddies and all. I just fucking got rid of it all.
Yeah, I've still got my 12-foot beach caster, but it's at my dad's.
Nice. What is it?
I don't know. My sister bought it for me and my dad one Christmas.
Yeah.
Rod and reel. She bought. The rods have got their own bags. The bags are blue. I don't know if that makes any difference.
Usually Shakespeare blue.
Shakespeare, yeah.
That was my first ever setup as a kid, that full blue Shakespeare set.
I use Flarden.
Yeah, I ain't been fishing in years.
I enjoy lake fishing. I do really enjoy it. I can just monger it with a split and watch the day go by.
Oh, fuck off, you cunt.
I would have said 18 or 19 years since I've been fishing.
Yeah, I went fishing when I was still young with my dad. Used to go down.
Canal fishing mainly, mainly because there's one right next to me house.
I got taught by my pops with a shoelace tied on a bamboo cane.
Nice.
That's
good way to start.
That's where I found my love of fishing, man.
Crash said I can't wait to go to Cornwall to go fishing.
Yeah, man, you know. Hit me up, Crash. Where you going, White Acres again?
You just go there. That was last time I went Cornwall. White
If you're
Acres.
going White Acres, I could get you fishing there for however long you want. They've got like fucking a lot of time.
Yeah, I stayed on White Acres last time I went Cornwall.
Yeah, it's not what it was. It's a bit of a shithole now. All the fucking all the travellers and shit have tried overrunning it. It's not as beautiful as it used to be. And then you get all the Romanians and stuff coming over and nicking the fish out of the lake. Thinking that, thinking you can eat carp. But you can't.
See that fish in front of you, Dalston? That'd be mine. My Harry Palmer.
Don't know, mate. I've just got another one.
Yeah, boy.
You see that fish in front of you, Dave?
Nope, I don't see no fish in front of me.
It's way out there, actually. Yeah, I've got about 6 rods. About 4 reels.
I've got
a 10
rods
pole.
at Jodie's sister's garage.
Last I went fishing was 49 years ago, said Raider.
Fucking hell. Were the fish black and white as well? Did you catch them by Morse code?
No, you have to use a spear.
No, he was doing what the Baxi was doing years ago, the shoelace and bamboo cane.
Yeah, fucking right, probably was.
You people are really fast.
Always come through with a beat. All they do a lot of trouble me. Visionary still won't tunnel me. Me the unit that will chuckle me. Devil is used when they're aiming at the prophet. I make them pain to you nothing. Remember what I said when that pussy tried moving with the arms. I bat with the blocks, nigga.
Used to do poor man's fishing. Used to get a couple of paper clips. Fucking bend them out. Poor man fishing, mate. Used to get a crab line.
Yep, we used to do crabbing as well when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't do crabbing. I bought a crab line. Took the bag and the drop weight off it, and then, like, obviously back in the day, we didn't have nothing when we were kids, really, not like that. So used to get a couple of paper clips and bend them out and use them as hooks.
Nice, fair play.
Yeah, used to work as well.
My very first rod that I had when I was like 6, 8.
That 12-foot beach caster was my first ever rod.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'll keep saying to me, mate, at work, I'm going to sit down and go through all the shit that I've done.
I was about 14, 15 at the time when my sister bought that for me one Christmas.
My very first rod was a Flada Nico. My granddad bought it for me when I was 10 and I still use it.
Yeah, they what they done is they were playing games like my mum, my dad, my sister and all of that. They knew, like, my dad didn't know that he had one, but my sister had hidden these rods under her bed for shitloads amount of time. We didn't even know they were there. Hello, Prawny. And yeah, like mum and dad like was like, oh right, go and open your Christmas presents. Every Christmas my mum hands out the Christmas presents. And they played it off that we didn't get a lot. And then all of a sudden the rods come out, and then my dad come out with his fuck off tackle box with all the tackle and that in it. Mate, I was over the fucking moon.
Do you know what? I refuse to spend my money on tackle boxes. I'll go to like gyms, cash and carry and stuff, and I'll buy little toolboxes. And then I'll take the 2 inner drawers out and then just turn it into a bait box. Because for a little toolbox you can pay about £7. For a bait box you can pay £100.
Yeah, as I say, I had a bright red tackle box, and it had a black foam seat on the top of it.
Yeah, dialogue.
Green one with a black memory foam
Yep,
on it.
that's what I had, but mine was red. Yeah, mate, I was absolutely over the fucking moon when my sister brought that down. And then I was out fishing one night with my dad. We was on the back of Dungeness Power Station. And we packed away, caught a baby school bass. And it was pitch black. All we had was moonlight. We didn't have no lanterns or anything on, like, down the beach. And me and my dad was like, fucking hell, there's a fish on. Like, so I grabbed my rod, reeled this little tiny bass in, went to pick it up and it stuck its fin up and they got spines.
Yeah, they hurt like fuck when they get
Sliced through the middle of the palm of my hand, mate. As I went to pick it up off the beach, and pissing blood out my hand. I'm like, fuck! Like it didn't get me it didn't get me deep, but it got me enough to make me bleed.
I always pick fish up by the underneath of their mouth. Always. You know where you've got the bit in between their mouth and their gills.
Yeah.
At the underneath of their jaw. Yeah, I always pick them up by there.
Yeah,
they got teeth, they can bite me and they can still breathe.
Yeah, so obviously I was still quite young back then, so I just went to pick it up and it got me. Yeah, it got me straight through the palm of my hand. And my old man was like, "Oh, just go down to the shore and put your hand in the water and wash your hand." Like, so what did I do? Not thinking, went straight down there, put my hand in the water, salt water straight in the cup.
Yeah, boy.
He was sitting there absolutely wetting himself.
One of my mates got done by a rock fish once. That was hilarious.
You heard of a gurnard?
Oh yeah, fucking right. They're trophy fish down here, man.
Are they?
Yeah, mate.
Like they can walk on land.
Yeah.
They can walk on land, fucking thing.
Yeah, they can survive on land for an hour.
Yeah, let's say my old man was fishing and they were mackerel fishing. And they could hear this noise. And as they come out of the water, they start growling. Yeah,
it's the sound of them pumping the air through their gills, yeah.
Yeah, so they could hear this fucking growling. Well, my old man had never seen one before. So they're out mackerel fishing and they could hear this growling. And my old man was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then this beastie this beastie gurnard started walking up the beach towards them. So they didn't know what it was. They're backing up the beach like, "What the fuck is this thing?" My old man had steel toe cap waders on, went down there, boosted it, straight back in the water.
Yeah, fuck off, like.
Yeah.
Bastard. Yeah, it's the sound of the air pumping over their gills.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's quite an intimidating sound. I mean, I think the biggest gurnard I've ever seen is probably about £6.
Gurnard.
And that thing sounded like a pit bull that had been kicked in the nuts.
Honestly, mate, he turned around and said, "I've never seen anything like it in my life."
We landed it, grabbed the disgorger to take the hook out of his mouth, but it had done it itself and it had started walking its way back to the sea.
Thumbs up with one at girls like, "You fucking set a bastard, I've got to go back there now."
Yeah, they're quite an intimidating fish.
Oh, they are, mate. Yeah. Yeah, they really fucking are as well. If you don't know what to expect and you catch a gurnard, be prepared.
Shit your pants.
Oh, you bastard!
Be prepared for your arsehole. 5p, 50p, 5p, 50p.
It's more like 1p, £2. Yeah, them things sound like weird as fuck.
Oh,
and they actually sound like aggressive. Yeah, they're considered trophy fish down here.
Well done, Zach.
Because they're all been like, they just get trolled all the time.
Yes, they are. But yeah, when the old man booted this thing back in the sea, it was fucking mental.
I had a £15 tarbot once I sold for 250 quid to a restaurant.
Nice.
Yeah, that thing was massive, man. It was like an hour.
Zach, you're a cunt. He's got salted caramel cheesecake. Dogfish ain't too bad, Calvin. Dogfish don't bother me, to be honest. But fucking gurnards, one of them
dogfish, they got some massive fucking teeth. Dogfish have.
Oh yeah, but
dogfish, that's what they sell them. They sell them in restaurants as rock salmon.
Yeah.
That's what dogfish, but they got some monster fucking teeth on them. They're like human teeth. They're square, but they're really big. They look like they got like horse teeth.
Yeah, so if I'm going out fishing for something that's got teeth, I normally wear a chainmail glove. It's normally normally it's chainmail glove, but it's got a Kevlar insert, so that you're not just putting a chainmail glove on. You've got a Kevlar interior and then the chainmail over the top. So if I'm going for anything that's got fucking teeth, I 100% hands down wear a chainmail glove.
One of my mates got done by a rockfish once, straight through the bottom of his big toe and straight up out the top. He was fucking. My mate Harley, he got done one day by a rockfish. You know, like scorpion fish.
Yeah.
He jumped down. He was wearing flippies, flip-flops. He jumped down, slipped on a bit of wet algae on the rock.
Yeah.
His flip-flop came off, and you just saw this spine go straight through his foot and out of the top. Like, yeah, he got done properly, but luckily he got done by a male, and it's only the females that are venomous, or poisonous actually, they're not venomous. But yeah, so he was very fucking lucky for that. So we snapped the end off, and then took him to A&E, and that's when they pulled the rest out.
That for a laugh.
Yeah, like right through as well, man. Literally, bosh, like getting your ear pierced, mate, straight through. But he never wore flip-flops fishing again.
I bet he fucking didn't.
And he never jumped down without looking.
Oh, come on, you bastard. Come in. Stop fighting.
I'm bringing all mine in now anyway.
I've got one on the line, but I ain't even bothering.
No, I'm bringing all mine in. I'm gonna bounce in a minute.
I've got 1 on 9, but I want to catch it because I want to get to 1,000 pounds. I know that was nearly on to 65.
Unless you've been fighting it for a couple of minutes, mate.
No, you don't. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to get it. I guarantee you this fuck will be in as soon as it fucking finishes the run.
Nice.
What